Right? Right? Even when you think your words are not heard by anyone, you're going to want to pirate. Post it right away to everyone. Yeah, that's what it means to pirate. Post it right away to everyone. So in other words, if you're recording every day, just make it a 3-minute video and post it right away. Don't wait. If you're recording every day, make it be like some kind of mobile thing. So you take your phone, you shoot a 9x16 and you post it right out. As long as you're shooting a 9x16, post it right out. You understand? So if it looks like this, if you're recording it like this, these videos, you post it right away to everyone. You pirate. Go ahead and pirate. Yeah? No. If you're not doing that, are you doing it 16x9 now? You can take your time with that now. Right? So you can figure out if you liked what you saw, if you liked what you did, if something has to be edited out, all of these things. And then when you're satisfied with what you have delivered, then you work on you can, and also that's another fun thing. When it comes to YouTube and TikTok, you can schedule when your uploads go up and that sort of thing. So that way, again, you're not under any pressure. You can literally release it on a timely and scheduled basis. So that way people know exactly when to expect your video. So your video will drop 8 a.m. every day for the month. Or, well, not every day, but maybe every Monday to Friday. Right, that sort of thing. There you go. So this is how, I mean, maybe you can call this a campaign. Maybe. But ultimately, what I am saying to you, this is not a figment of anyone's imagination. This is something that I have done over and over and over and over. I've had to call my videos two birds, one stone, which basically meant that I would teach on the board and advertise, teach on the board and advertise. So I used to do that a lot. And because of, practice being perfect, I can show you how to do the very same thing and utilize that now to monetize what I showed you before on the board in the form of YFit, as well as if you have a 9x16, if you're going to record every day, just post it right out. So I want to show you the best practices and the best habits. How I come back to mathematics, making abundant, tangible habits. I can, you know what? I show better than I tell. Why not? I'm here. I'm here. Oh, it's the wrong thing to do. It's the wrong thing to do a while ago. Let me apologize. I was supposed to do that. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We have bloopers. We have bloopers. It's okay. You know, Shout out to Jackie Chan. He broke a lot of bones. We salute you for that. We salute you for that. He's a trooper. All right. Long live and much respect to Jackie Chan. All right. What was I saying? Yes. So I'm all about math. Right? I'm all about the math, which means making abundant, tangible habits. Yeah? So, You have wife it, you have pirate, and you have making abundant tangible habits. Right? I got in the habit of advertising and teaching all in one. So if I could do it for me, I can definitely do it for anybody, regardless of what you teach. Sorry. Integrated science, PE, chemistry, bio, social studies, geography. It doesn't matter what you teach. As long as you are a teacher, you reach out to me, I will show you how to do it. When you're on my page, this is what I'm going to do. There's the top part that is called featured. When you look in the featured section at the top, just pay attention to those 6 videos. You can scroll to the right and scroll to the left. And all of those videos will be a tutorial on how to navigate the page, how to reach out to me, how to connect with me. And believe me, I make it as easy to understand as humanly possible. Because that's how I teach my students. So I might as well teach teachers like that as well. Right? So this is where I teach the teachers. Yeah? So I'm sticking to, I guess I decided not to go too much on a tangent, right? Yeah. So kind of proud of myself, and I feel better now that I've done this. Yeah. So hopefully this gives you the perfect description of my job description. My job description is to get you to make abundant tangible habits, right? Make your content on wife it, and just give you the best practices and all of that. And let me just tell you, I will ensure that a lot of the pressure is taken off of you, right? If somebody try to hack your page, don't worry about that. I got you. Because people have tried to do it with me, so I know the signs. You don't remember your password, don't worry about it. Reset. Argument done. Yeah? Argument done. Trust me. Whether you got locked out to your Google account, whether you got locked out or whatever. In fact, your Google account is going to be connected to nearly everything because you're going to have a Gmail that's connected to all of the different pages. And when you need to have a reset, they just send it to that and we just reset it. And also 2-factor authentication. Yeah. And there's a lot to consider. So much to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. I can tell you this. I go back as far as 2019. That was the very first time I saw Facebook connect to WhatsApp. And this was before the acquisition. Right? So I'm very intimately knowledgeable about all of the social media practices you need to have if you're going to excel on Wi-Fi. WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's the acronym for Wi-Fi. Yeah? And then, of course, as I said, if you're posting a 9x16, a 3-minute video to make a reel, post it right away to everyone. In other words, pirate. And again, this is me making abundant tangible habits is what I used to do when I was aiming to get people to come to my class for mathematics. I would teach and advertise. That's all I did. So because I am comfortable with doing that for myself, I will ensure that I coach you through that process. And trust me, I've done it. I've done the work. And because I've done the work, I know that I can walk you through that process. Yeah? So I can speak with the conviction. I can. And again, I will take you into the light, away from the dark. Because since we all know pi, let's make this hard. So thank you for entertaining me, right? And hopefully in future, I hear from a lot of you teachers. And also, here's something else that I want to make an abundant tangible habit. I want to do a live stream where I have conversations with teachers about the struggles and the concerns that they face in the classroom. So I'm not just here to make and take money from you. Okay? I'm also here to hear from you as well. So therefore, we can have the conversation. Like, Joe, all we're doing is talking. Them say who feels it knows. Right? So again, let me just say it like this. That's what the segment is going to be called. Since we all know perspective is everything, PIE, because this rhymes with PIE. So since we all know perspective is everything, let's make this a real conversation. That's the name of the segment. So every time I go live and I'm having a conversation with me and you, the teacher who is in the classroom physically, then that's what the name of the segment will be called. Right? No, this is just a little, this is me letting you know what my mission objective is. Right? I am an advocate for teachers, an advertiser for teachers, a social media coach for teachers. This is what I do. Right? So, again, this is the message from me to you. So again, yeah. Thanks for giving me the practice for us to make abundant, tangible habits. And again, I am taking you into the light away from the dark because since we all know pi, let's make this art. Yeah, that was Bossman Teaching speaking. There you go.